Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bunmi Moore, one of the top leaders here with Lurralife International, and I am excited today because we have a awesome interview with one of the owners and founders of Lurralife International, Mr. Travis Martin. And Travis is here to help us to learn more about this incredible platform that we have here at Lurralife in our Healthy Lifestyle Challenge and this My 10K Life app. So we'll be talking about those things today. So first of all, let me just greet him properly. Hello, Travis, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to fill us in on this amazing challenge that we have.
You bet, Bunmi. It's always nice to see you and to follow your leadership and be talking with your team members. You do a great job. I couldn't be happier to take the time out of my day to support what I believe is something unique in the industry and something unique to what Lurralife has to offer. And it's nice to be able to, we were talking about that. It's not the thing we do, but it's a thing we do. Yeah. And I like that because it's like the bonus and it allows you to get involved in a community and a culture that just really focuses not just on selling supplements, but on living an active lifestyle. And we're going to talk about that here today.
Okay, wonderful. Well, let's just dive right into it. So I have some pre-planned questions that people have been asking me and some things that will just come up as we go along. But first of all, I heard people call the challenge through Lurralife the weight loss challenge, the healthy lifestyle challenge. What is the exact name of the challenge?
Well, we call it the team challenge.
Okay.
And there's two aspects of it, and I'll talk about those. So it's the team challenge, where we join as a team, and I'll talk about how we do it, why we do it, and what's going on with that. And then there's the get paid to lose weight, which is a form of the challenge. So the first is, and everyone should be talking about this one, which is get paid to lose weight. A lot of times we don't have that extra incentive to actually lose the weight. We have one bad day, we give up. We feel like sometimes you put a little monetary value to it, that you're going to be a little more incentivized to stay on it. Because it's not about falling off, because everybody falls off on a weight loss program. It's about getting back on once you fall off within that time period, because every day counts. All the good days, all the bad days all add up at the end of 90 days. At the end of the 90 days, you're still going to be here after 90 days. The question is, where are you going to be at those 90 days? That 90 day is coming, right? And it depends on the choices you make of where you're going to be at the end of that 90 days. So what we want to do is create kind of a goal, which is, look, if you keep on this path for 90 days, every time you lose a pound, we're going to pay you money for that. And if you lose 50 pounds, you can get $500 or 10 pounds per pound, $10 per pound loss, which is huge.
It is.
So and that's a one-time, we'll pay just the one time to do it. But think about that. You got $500 to go shopping for a brand new outfit, right? You're going to look great. You're going to get the recognition for it, but you're also going to just feel better about yourself because you've always wanted to have that challenge to do it. And this, we believe you'd be accountable to yourself to maintain that incentive, and that's to get paid to lose weight. But here's the team challenge aspect that fits into it. So as you know, Bunmi, I've been in this industry for a very long time. I've always been involved in health and supplement companies, starting way back with Tahisha Noni to where we're at today with Lurralife. And so I've really seen the health industry for about 25 years. And most of these companies, if not all of them, had some sort of challenge, where if you join and you got 90 days to transform your life, right? And everyone gets excited. And I remember companies, we'd have like thousands of people sign up with good intentions, but at the end of the 90 days, we'd have like 50 people that we had to choose a winner from. And I'm thinking, well, what happened to those 2,000 people that signed up? We've got 50 left, And if you really consider about what happened was, and I've done this myself, well, my intentions are good, I get going, and then I'll have a bad day followed by a bad weekend. And I just think, you know what, I'll do it next time around. And you just kind of let go. And so what we decided to do was to do it a little differently. What we said is every quarter, we're going to have a sign-up period. It's a team challenge, teamchallenge.com. I think, isn't that the link? I think it's lurralifeteamchallenge.com.
Okay.
That's what it is. And you can go on there and sign up. We'll have another one starting in January because we just started our first one in October. And so you go and you sign up, and then all the 2,000 people that we get, and in this case, I think we had about 300, we then split you up in 3 different teams. And the team together creates its own little Facebook group, and we share our stories, we share our testimonials. When someone's having a bad day, we say, hey, keep it going. As one of the coaches of the teams, my job is to see who hasn't been active, to reach out to them and say, hey, is everything okay? What can I do to help? You know, are you doing this? And, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And the idea is to get the team to finish the challenge rather than getting the individual to finish the challenge. And we think that when you're accountable to a team, you're more apt to stay engaged in the whole process. So we think as a company, by putting the team challenge together, we're going to get more people to the finish line than if we were just say, here's a 90-day challenge, best of luck, we'll see you in 90 days, which is what most companies do. So, but even within that team challenge, you can also sign up for the individual weight loss challenge. So I think this is a good synergy because you now have a whole team that's going to keep you going for the 90 days, but then you also have an incentive for yourself to get paid to lose weight during that 90 days as well.
Gotcha.
And so when you put the two of them together, it really works, I think, pretty well.
So let me ask some clarifying questions about putting the two together, because I know that the company originally had what was called the Healthy Lifestyle Challenge that was just for individuals.
That was get paid to lose weight.
Yeah. Okay. So now it's called the Get Paid to Lose Weight Challenge.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, it's still called the Healthy Living Challenge, but that's how I refer it. And I like that idea because it's a good way to market it, is get paid to lose weight, because that, in my opinion, is going to get someone's attention rather than healthy lifestyle change. You know, it's like get paid to lose weight. It's like, whoa, what? Tell me about this.
I like that. That's catchy. Okay. So for this video, we're going to call it the Get Paid to Lose Weight Challenge. Okay.
That's right.
So when people enroll in the Get Paid to Lose Weight Challenge, they can do that at any time, and everyone can be a winner.
That's right.
So when people enroll in that, and it's free to enroll, correct? Both for customers and for distributors. Correct. Okay. And then they have to follow the instructions of sending in their pictures and sending in their measurements and follow those instructions. And so they have 90 days in this Get Paid to Lose Weight Challenge in order to reach some weight loss goals, and they get rewarded for every pound lost.
Correct? That's correct. Yep.
Okay. Now, with the Get Paid to Lose Weight Challenge, how are they paid? Is that actually in cash that people are paid?
Yes, it's actual cash that we pay people. So when you're a customer or even an associate with the company, you have what's called an e-wallet. And what we'll do is we'll upload that e-wallet. If you don't have one, we'll make sure to get a check out to you. But that's how you get paid.
Cool. That's awesome.
And that's linked to your bank account. So once we upload it to your e-wallet, you can then either use it to buy product, or you can transfer to somebody, or you can just transfer to your bank and take the cash out and go shopping. So whatever you want to do with it.
One of the cool things about that is if people were going to be losing weight anyway, it's like, okay, now our company is paying people to do something they were going to do anyway. That's awesome. So I'm sure there are some product purchase requirements for that. How much product do people need to purchase each month?
Well, you just need to be active. And so what we require is that you just stay on the 40, it's called 40 binary or 40 PV personal volume. As long as the product itself value is a 40 personal volume, you'll qualify for the challenge as well as for the weight loss goals or the weight loss program.
So if let's say I'm just a customer and I'm ordering the month supply of detox tea, does that qualify me?
Yes, it will.
Okay, and the O2 drops, like a bottle of O2, that would qualify me?
It would, yeah.
So what if I wanted to buy just like one pack of the tea? Would that qualify me?
That would not qualify you, no.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome. Just wanted to clarify that. So we have this Get Paid to Lose Weight Challenge. People can enroll at any time. It doesn't matter if you are a customer or if you are a distributor. Now, when it comes to the team challenge here, with the team challenge, you were saying, it's more of a collective, accountability, because we have 3 teams. What are they? The blue team?
Yeah, we have so I'm the captain of the blue team, and then we have a red team, which Jonathan's the captain of. Then we have the green team, which Dan Putnam is the captain of. And you know, it's fun. I saw Dan this weekend in St. George. Our daughters were in a film festival, and they did a film together. And they actually won first place, which is kind of cool. But it was pretty cool. I got to see Dan down there, and we were talking about the team challenge, and he just came back from the Spotlight retreat, and the other team was teasing our team by bringing candy as gifts and things like that. It's kind of funny how you had this whole bantering going on. But when I saw Dan, he looked thinner. And I said, Dan, what's been going on? And he's lost 20 pounds because
Wow, good man.
because he knows he's accountable
Yes.
to his team, and he knows that he's accountable to even me because I'm his competitor in the blue team. And so we're all in this competition together, but it's a friendly competition, but it's working. And it's nice to see even my business partner who wants to hit some weight loss goals. I mean, he's already down 20 pounds in 1 month.
Wow.
And it's just nice to see that accountability factor play out and work. And it's kind of cool. So seeing Dan down 20 pounds was, to me, a great experience. I'm like, it's working. And so imagine what our associates are going to experience, when they get to do this program as well.
So here's a question for you. I have someone who, here's the scenario. He doesn't need to lose weight, but he wanted to enroll in the challenge. I don't know why, but maybe you can tell me if there's a reason why a person would want to do that, because I guess it could be about health, not necessarily about weight loss.
Exactly.
But he was trying to enroll in a team just the other day. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so the team challenge, once you're on the team, it's a little more rigorous as far as when the acceptance period is, and then when the next period. Like the get paid to lose weight, anytime you want to start, you can start, right? The team challenge, you do have to be an associate. We don't take customers into that one.
Gotcha.
Because we're all sharing stories, and it's also a team building exercise for the company as well. So it's just not customer based, because we want to make sure that the people we get in that group are really dedicated to changing their lifestyle. Which goes to your question about why would he be involved. It's not necessarily weight loss as it is kind of a healthy lifestyle change. And maybe you're not in it to lose weight, but you could be in it to have better habits and to learn new tricks or to get some better ideas. And so what I'm finding in our Facebook community that we had on our blue team, for example, we have people talking about intermittent fasting. We have people saying, well, this is how you do it. We have people talking about recipes. And, when I have a tough night, this is what I do. And so you have this collective group of people who really want to work together to live a better lifestyle. That's really what it comes down to it. And so if your weight loss goals aren't as high as somebody else, it doesn't matter, because number one, you could be an inspiration to somebody. You could help someone along the path. Or number two, share your knowledge and just be able to just participate in a team that is needing some help. And so together as a team, you're seeing a lot of synergy created, a lot of team building, because now people are cross-line. Doesn't even matter who your upline is, because we all realize we're just one team with one goal, which is to change change our habits, our bad habits to healthy habits. And that's why someone like your friend would want to get involved, who doesn't necessarily need to lose weight, but would want to participate with the team building exercises that really happens in that challenge.
Well, this is a great conversation, because I think you're clarifying some things that hasn't been communicated yet that people want to know. So I'm just going to reiterate what you're saying. So for the team challenge, that goes once a quarter.
It's every quarter.
Every quarter.
And so, yeah, I think we're going to do it right now. I think it's either 2 or 3 times a year, because it's 90 days. For example, we took signups in September. We closed the signups on September 27th.
Okay.
Dispersed the teams. We contacted all the team members, created our Facebook groups, and started the challenge October 1st. So we're just coming on the end of our next 30 days. This challenge won't end until the end of December. But in January, we're going to have an open enrollment. So those that didn't get to participate this time would be able to enroll in January. And then February, March, and April will be the next 90 days. And then after April, you have May for signups, and then we go over the summer, and that whole process will repeat itself. So it'll be 3 times a year.
All right, guys. So get ready. If you have not, if you didn't get in on the first team challenge, know that open enrollment starts in January. So gear up your teams, get ready for this. And that's really exciting. I love what you were talking about as far as the sharing the recipes, talking about some tips like the intermittent fasting and really all the encouragement, not just for weight loss, but for health in general. So
that's right.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, one of the, and I actually was thinking about some more marketing behind it. In my group, it's been very active. I've been very impressed with just the way people just step up and just, post their things and post the information. And I was thinking what I'd like to do at the end of the 90 days is print out every page, every day of all the communication that's happening, and then make it to like a little folder and send it to all the team members. And so they'll remember what happened during that time. That's one of the things I want to do as a team captain, is print out all the communication and give to everybody and say, here was your journey. Don't forget it. Remember these conversations. Remember this inspiration. Because, oftentimes we're so into social media that we have good intentions when we make a post or like a post, but we don't hold on to that post. It's just gone in the ether of electronic data or whatever it goes. And to be able to print that out and have it tangible, to look at it as, inspiration, I think it'd be really cool for the team to have, to just kind of look back. One of the things I actually, just going on the team challenge, what I have our team members do is I have them keep a journal. And I've asked them in October 1st, I said, okay, here's some things that I've done in my life that have helped, I think will help you. And it's interesting to see all the people that have committed to keeping a journal. And just keep it a journal, you'll find out that your mind goes in a different place. You stick to your goals better. You understand your inspiration better and why you do those things. It's so easy to get distracted. But when you have a team that's really committed, you'll find that your focus is more laser and you'll get through a lot faster. So those are some really cool things that we're learning as the team challenge. And here's the thing, this is the first one, and the second one, the third one, it's going to get improved every time we do it. And here's the best thing about it. You don't have to just do it once. You can do it as many times as you want. And what I envision is that hopefully that the whole company will have thousands of team members with these teams doing this and sharing this information. I think it's kind of a cool movement.
Well, I'm sitting here getting excited, like, oh man, Mr. Botha's first time around, we're getting a greater understanding, and I know more and more communication is going to get out to the whole field. Right. So I'm going to start talking this up right now to the team.
Love it.
Don't you guys miss this next time. So hopefully this video will go viral within the Lurralife community, and everyone will be on board.
We have
January.
And to add to that communication, so this week I'm shooting a video that actually talks about what we're discussing. So it's going to be more of a marketing platform on the website that people can learn about the team challenge, about how to sign up, how it works. In fact, we've scripted it out already. So this week we're going to be shooting that. And so I'd expect it to be live in a couple of weeks, but that's another way we're going to be talking about it and seeing the success. But it's an experiment. I mean, it really is a brand new idea that we're doing as a company. And, I love ideas, but sometimes they're scary because if they don't work, what are you going to do? But it's working, and I think it's a pretty sound idea. But I think it's something unique, that we offer as a company. That's, like I said, totally free, because the company is dedicated really to your health and to get you to where you want to be, not just financial, not just selling products, but we really want to help people along that whole journey of life, and we want to kind of create that environment for people.
Awesome. So each team, are you assigned a team, or can you choose your team? How does that work?
No, it's randomly assigned. So we get all the participants who enter for that quarter, and we just split it up. We have actually Zach, you guys have probably heard that name Zach before. He actually takes the database and he randomly assigns the team members. So I've got people I've never even met. We have team members that don't even know other team members, but now they do know each other. And so, like I said, that lifelong friendship now gets to continue on. And as you know, life is about that. It's about those relationships. And we're creating an environment where people have got similar goals that, they'll have lifelong partners. I like that idea. It's kind of cool.
And the beautiful thing I'm thinking about is it's all about the results. So it's not just here, take our company's product.
Exactly.
But it is the infrastructure that Lurralife is putting in place to help people to truly live their best life by living their healthiest life, having the accountability piece and the fun with it too. People like to do things that are fun, where they meet people, have good energy. So all of that intertwined just really makes for it to be a great platform. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that we'll, one thing I love about kind of come up with some new ideas in the industry is you're going to see this, number one, be successful, but number two, you're going to start seeing other companies do what we're doing. But there's some pride with that, because it's kind of like, yeah, it is a good idea. And actually it's a great idea that other companies do it as well, because I think that, there's so many of us, there's so many people who can win. There isn't, it's all us and not you. And it's an abundant mindset. And the more people that can participate and live a healthy lifestyle, the happier everyone can be.
Yes.
But I like the idea that we're going to be the first company to do this. And I guarantee people are going to be talking about what we're doing. And that's kind of cool too.
Well, we're for sure. I've never heard of any other company that pays people to lose weight. I've heard of people winning challenges and 1, 2, or 3 people winning, but not a challenge where everyone can win. Certainly. That's awesome. Well, Lurralife is an international company.
Yep.
People from any country join the challenge?
Yes. Yes, they can. What's interesting, because we are international, I've had a lot of requests of putting together groups specific to those countries. And that way people can kind of communicate a little better. I'm not sure where we're going to end up on that. I think maybe the next one we have it international for everybody. But I think as the markets grow, as the idea catches hold, we're going to start having individual. So like a South Africa one, an Australia one, United States, Canada. And so we kind of have it locally, market specific, because, you know, a South African can't relate as much to in someone in the United States as much, right? As far as diet and going to Walmart or whatever it may be, they have a completely different lifestyle. So we want to connect people in similar cultures so that they can understand and help each other probably more efficiently than if they were to be tied to someone in Australia or Canada. Although there's also a value being tied to someone, because now you get to learn something brand new you never known before. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out as we go.
Well,
but right now it's all international.
That's what I was going to say. I like it the way it is right now. You know, mix it up.
Yeah.
Once we get to be huge, then maybe there'll be, you know, room for something.
But right now right now we have in our groups, we have many countries represented right now. We have Australians, we have Canadians, we have Americans, we have a few Europeans. So it's all mixed right now. So and it is working well.
So let's talk about this My 10K Life app. People are starting to download the app and starting to use it. So how does that fit in? And first of all, how do people get to the app?
Well, so first thing, you just go to you get to the Android store, or you go to Apple store, and you just put in search engine My 10K Life. You'll see it pop up. It'll have the Lurralife logo. Underneath, it'll say My 10K Life. You just download that. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And what you'll see when you initially go to setup, it'll ask for your email address. We hope that you use the email address that you use for your Lurralife account, because those two are going to be linked together.
So can customers do this too, or is it just for distributors as well?
This is just for distributors to participate. Yeah, the only way you qualify is, and I'll talk about the program. What you do is you earn coins through the steps you take, and you redeem them for Lurralife products. So we have sample packs, we have window stickers, we have all sorts of swag, shirts, hats to build your business, and that's all free simply by you taking steps each day. But you do have to be an active distributor in Lurralife. In fact, you have to be AutoShip qualified, which means that when you sign up as a distributor, you have to choose the AutoShip option and at least getting a minimum of I think it's 40 CV per month on a consistent basis on the AutoShip program. And this is to reward those that want to continue on with Lurralife, build the business. But also the purpose of the walking program is to kind of focus on retention. It keeps people involved in a community, but also to say that the company is not just about selling products like the Team Challenge. It's also about getting you to be accountable and aware of how many steps you're taking each day. Oftentimes we will take the elevator when we should be taking the stairs, or sometimes we park too close where we should have parked further away. Because I'll tell you, all those steps make a difference. And by downloading this app, you're going to find out that you're going to now become more aware of where you're walking, how much you're walking, how can I get those extra steps? Even to the point where I remember I went grocery shopping, and I wear my fitness tracker on my wrist. And when I'm pushing the cart at the Harmon's or Walmart or whatever, the grocery store, I'm not getting the steps because my hand is stationary. So now what I've learned to do is to push the cart with one hand so I can swing the other hand with every step I take to make sure I'm getting my steps. You know? Okay,
well, so this is a great question, because I downloaded the app to my phone, and I thought that just by having it on my phone, it would track my steps, but I don't see anything happening. Does that mean I need a device? I need to get that device in the back?
You don't need a device, but you do need to set it up. And so when you go, this is what I was going to talk about. When you go to set up, you're going to be able to sync it to multiple devices. I think we have 3 options. One is called internal device, which is your actual phone. It'll actually your phone will act as a pedometer. Number 2, you can sync it to an Apple phone, or an Apple Watch. Or number 2, you can sync it to a Fitbit. Now, because it's new, and I have a call with the programmer tomorrow, because I haven't been really happy with the results. We have a lot of people saying, like you said, it doesn't work, it doesn't this. It does work, it just doesn't work intuitively as much as we hoped it would. Okay. So what I do is when I set up my accounts, after you put in your email and put in your name, It's going to ask you to where you're going to sync this. And you want to sync it to internal device. That means it's syncing to your phone. So whenever you have your phone in your pocket, in your hand, wherever you need to do, it's actually keeping track of every step you take. The downside is when you put your phone down, but you walk, you're not going to get counted for those steps because your phone has to be with you, which is with us most of the time. However, I found out that the internal syncing device is more effective than trying to sync it with a Fitbit, trying to sync it with an Apple Watch. Because to me, it's kind of clunky. It doesn't take it directly from your Apple Watch or your Fitbit. It takes it from the app of Fitbit or the app of Apple Watch. And so you have to first download your information to your Fitbit app, and then it'll pull it from your Fitbit app that has to be open at the same time. So there's all these nuances that if you're really aware of it, you can make it happen, but it's just not intuitive. And that's why you've seen a lot of people say it's not working or it's not syncing. So what I found the best thing to do is to just sync it to the internal device, your phone, and it'll keep track of majority of your steps.
Okay.
Without actually having your device. So that's usually and once again, we're going to do a communication video of what I'm just telling you visually, how to download it, how to sync it, how to sign up, the best. And like I said, I'm going to be promoting just sync it to your phone, because that way we don't have to deal with, I've been trying to do this for the last 10 minutes or 20 minutes and it's not syncing. And that can be very deflating as far as you're excited and it's not working. So you kind of like, you miss out, I think, on a great product and a great opportunity. So I'm really just going to take away a lot of those. They're there, but I'm going to focus more on sync it to your phone, keep your phone with you, make sure you get your steps. But here's the best thing. So going back to the program, once you sync it to your internal device, you get your steps. Every 1,000 steps you take, you get called one well coin.
Okay.
And those well coins will add up. And then you'll click on well coins and there's a store. And the store is going to have has a window sticker. We have sample packs. We have O2 products. It's completely free just by using your well coins.
Wow.
We have hats, shirts, and you can redeem those well coins for those products at no cost. And
every month?
Once again, whenever you get the steps, every month. As long as you're auto ship qualified and you're staying active and you request to buy product, we're going to empty out your well coins or whatever you're spending. And then we're going to ship the product to you. And as long as you're on auto ship, you're going to get those products.
Awesome, man. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So you've enlightened me to a couple of things. And ladies and gentlemen, this is awesome because I'm glad that we can use the sync it to our internal device, right?
Internal device. It's actually, when it goes to, it says sync a product, it's actually one of the choices. It says internal device. Just click on that. And it has this, and it has like this little symbol that looks like a cockroach. That's like the best way for me to remember what it is. It's actually like a memory card thing, but to me, it looks like a cockroach. So if you see the thing, it has like little legs, just click on that and it says internal device. Yeah, and that'll just sync automatically to your phone. What that does is it tells the app to turn your phone into a pedometer to keep track of your movement. And so he said it's seamless. It never misses a step as long as your phone's with you. It's not clunky. It's not trying to pull data from Fitbit or trying to pull data from Apple. And it's just, to me, it's a lot more intuitive. And that's actually what I'm going to be promoting. So.
Well, I'm glad we're having this conversation. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can get fancy if you want to, but the easiest thing to do is just to sync it to your internal device and let your phone act as a pedometer. Okay. That's great for me. All right. That's awesome.
And for me.
And for you too.
It made my life. Trust me, when we were going through this and I tried to set it up and, I had a lot of our associates saying, Travis, it's not working. It's not syncing. And I'd call the app guy and he'd like, it is, you just have to do this. And I'd communicate it back and this, everything's lost in translation. And finally I just said, enough. I'm just syncing it to the internal device and I'm telling everybody else to do the same. Forget about the rest.
And just buy a belt clip or something to keep your phone on your ladies, wear your leggings with the pocket and you just keep your phone right there in the pocket. So
exactly.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I love that.
And like I said, the cool thing about it is, you're not missing out on anything if you miss a step or miss a day. I mean, it's really up to you. We encourage 10,000 steps a day, but that happens at the team challenge. It's not necessarily mandatory. So if it doesn't sync or it's not working, nothing to get panicked about. It's a free product that we're offering as a service to all of the associates. It's just one more incentive to, number one, offer that the company is not just about selling products. We really are about changing lifestyle and habits. So we want you to be aware of the steps you're taking, and we're going to reward you in the process. So it's nothing to get, huffy about if it's not working perfectly. Although if I found out when you put the internal device, it does work perfectly. So that's the best way to do it. But it's a free program. Once again, it's something that we offer to the associates to build a community of what Lurralife is, rather than just being a company that just sells MLM products.
Yes, I love that. Well, let's talk about how this does impact retention. Because one of the things that happens in network marketing, we know there's something called attrition. We know people often start out in companies with high hopes of making X amount of dollars, and maybe when it doesn't come as fast as they want it to come, they tend to go into the ether, right? So yep. I love the foresight and vision of you guys to bring in this platform, because this will help hold people when maybe they would have left. So talk about that mindset, because some thought went into that.
Sure, a lot of thought went into it, because I've been in 25 years in this industry, and I'm very well aware of the attrition that most companies happen. I mean, you guys are familiar with a company called Montev? They hit $1 billion in sales. They're no longer in business. Wow. And you look at, how does $1 billion company go out of business, right? In the network market, because you have a lot of people making multi-million dollars a year, and now that's gone. And you have to ask yourself, what happened? Why is it gone, right? And a lot of it happens because they were in the company for one thing, and that was to make money. And so what I saw, if you look at some really successful companies and business models out there, if you focus on offering a service to a person, not to a distributor, not to a customer, but to an individual, what you're then is offering them a service, a path for them to get something for them that they probably wanted in their life. Because everyone that I meet most likely is not happy with the way they are, either financially, physically, health-wise. And so the company, what we want to do is focus on those things. We want to focus on some individual services that we can offer people as a way and a means to get people down a path to a better lifestyle, whether that's financial or it's health, without focusing on the money. And the idea is, if you focus on these things, if you focus on the individual, the money will come. Because the focus is now not on making money, because if you focus just on making money, you will make money, but then it'll go away, just like a Montev business model. Because once you stop making money, people cancel. Everyone's like, okay, I got to go to the next opportunity.
Gotcha.
But if you build a company that really is focused on these lifestyle aspects we're talking about, what you're going to see is a higher retention rate, because they're not in it just to make money. They're actually in it for the community, the camaraderie, and the path to live a better, healthy lifestyle. And as the company launches and as we get everything 100%, you're going to see a company, I think, that's going to stand out in the industry that focuses more on these parts of an individual, of our being human with each other, rather than just turning someone into a business model of, hey, if you get 3 people, who get 3 people, who get 3 people, but really care about this person. If you're not interested in the opportunity, great. Let me talk about the team challenge. If you're not interested in making money, great. Let me show you how to make money losing weight. If you're not interested in selling the products, you can still, there's all these other options to get customers involved in the program. And my belief is, you get customers in, they're going to support you as a business owner. Number one, because they're buying products every month. They're involved in some programs that are keeping them active. But number two, they'll probably say, you know what, I might as well become a distributor, because I love doing this. I'm happy. Like, this team challenge was great. Getting paid to lose weight was a fantastic experience. This walking app is phenomenal. I love the fact that I feel accountable to getting steps, and I can share it with 5 of my friends. They'll want to do the same thing. And then you can talk about the Thrive and the coffee and the Lurrafit and all these things we have for people to then start selling. And so it's kind of a soft approach to build, I think, a solid MLM business, one that's going to be built long-term in the future, rather than just a short-term fix in the night.
Well, you're getting me even extra excited, Travis, because my wheels, my entrepreneurial wheels are turning. I can just see, as we promote this, how, wellness is my passion. And I can see us helping so many more people now that, yes, we have these amazing products that have so many testimonies. But in addition to that, now let's add in the fitness piece. Let's get you moving. So this is going to supercharge people's results even quicker, help them to keep the weight off that they lose, create a community, have some fun in it, and just, I would say people join for the money, but they stay for the feeling.
There you go.
Give them that feeling.
That's right.
Makes them stick.
That's right. They feel valued. They feel like they're a human being, because we all are human beings. They feel like you're the interest of the company is not to get their wallet. Their interest of the company is to help them live a better health, a better lifestyle, because that is the end goal. That is what we all want to do. You know, if you look at statistically, type 2 diabetes globally is on the rise. And that's because of poor diets, poor lifestyle choices. Our stress levels are just out of the world now. And we just don't have an escape. We don't have a way to find a community that is focused on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I believe that that's the value. You know, when I went to business, you know, I was in business school, they talked about when you put a business plan together, you put business together, you have to offer a value to people, something that really is going to get them engaged. And like you said, we have great products, but guess what? There's a lot of great products out there. There really are. We don't have an exclusive on great products. There's a lot of good companies with great products.
Yes.
But what now the differentiating factor is, what do they do with those products? What do they do with the company? What's their message? What are they focused on? What are they doing? And so with Lurralife, we really want to be that company that has great products, greatly priced, but focused on the individual, focused on the person and getting them to their journey. And I think that's what's going to separate. Well, I don't think that is what separates us from most of the companies out there.
Well, I know when distributors see this video, they're going to be like, oh, I can't wait until open enrollment again. So we're going to spread the word, guys. Get ready. Good. The beginning of the year will be here before you all know it. So
that's right.
Everybody get enrolled.
And like I said, you know, it's funny about time, right? Bunmi, you know this, I know this because, you know, we've been entrepreneurs our entire lives, right? And I've always understood this one principle, which is this: 90 days is going to come no matter what. Yes. Like it will come. It's not going to come. It will be 90 days later from today. The difference is, where will you be? And that is such a principle that some people just forget. We get so caught up in the daily routine that before we know it, the 90 days is here and nothing's changed. But if you know that 90 days is coming anyway, yes, make the commitment today to make that 90 days a different 90 days, because it's going to come. It's going to happen. You can't stop that from happening. But what you can change is how you respond to that 90 days. And that's what I like about entrepreneurs. That's what I love about the health industry, is because we all know that in 90 days it's going to come, but we're going to make different decisions in our lives. Like you taking the lead of South Africa. I mean, you knew at the end of the day, you're going to be somewhere, right? But you couldn't just wait for it to happen. You had to go make it happen. And so you go out there to South Africa and you have a great meeting. And, you know, South Africa market is booming right now because you were there doing what you talked about doing, because you understood the principle of action rather than waiting. So I say that because I know you get that. And those that are listening, I want them to understand that same thing, that same principle. Time's going to happen. It just does. Just make the change to make it a different time for you than the same time.
I love it. Great advice, guys, from Travis Martin, leading the charge here with his other co-founders at Lurralife International. So I just want to sum up a couple of things, hit some points real quick that we shared. So we've got a couple of things going on here. We have this amazing Get Paid to Lose Weight challenge that anyone can enter, whether you are a customer enjoying our products, whether you are building the business. Enrollment there is free. We are one of the only companies that I know of that are actually paying people to lose weight up to $500 for the weight you lose within a 90-day period of time. So that is quite exciting. And you can enter this Get Paid to Lose Weight challenge at any time, any day. Follow the instructions that are on your website for enrolling and being entered into the challenge. And then we have our team challenge. So the team challenge offers accountability. The team challenge offers community through 3 teams. We have the blue team, the green team, and the red
team.
And the red team. So the next open enrollment is in January. It'll start in February. And you're randomly assigned to a team, but it's a community where we have Facebook groups and thriving communities that help you with everything from recipes to sharing testimonies to sharing tips on maybe intermittent fasting, how to eat better, all kinds of things. Now, this isn't just for weight loss. This is just for if anyone wants to improve their health, be healthier, and that should be all of us. So we want 100%. We want 100% of the people to be involved in this. Really, that's a great goal because we all need to get healthier. Now that team challenge is not for customers, it's only for distributors.
That's correct.
Right. Awesome. And then also for people who are part of the Lurralife business community, we have this amazing My 10K Life app. Downloading the app is free. This helps you to track your steps. And for every step you take, you earn, what, every 1,000 steps you earn a well coin?
Well, yeah. Every 1,000 steps is one well coin. Yep.
All right. So if you get in your 10,000 steps a day, you're earning 10 well coins a day. And these coins can be redeemed for product and gear and promotional items and things of that nature. So it's really fun.
That's right.
Oh, that's what I saw. So I saw back there the scale. There's this awesome scale.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a scale that will sync with your app, and it'll automatically load up.
Percy had it in Greensboro at the Super Saturday, and it literally tells you your biological age. I am not 48. I am 40 years old, according to the scale. So it does all of these amazing readings, guys. It's just really intuitive. Your body mass index and all these things, and it tells you what your actual biological age is. And we also all know we're definitely going to age chronologically, but you do not have to age as fast biologically if you do some of the wellness things that we are talking about and promoting. So I'm going to get that scale. I love that scale. So, okay, well, I think you've done a great job today of clarifying. We're going to get this video out so more people can understand about these challenges, why they want to be a part of them and promote.
I lost you there. I can't hear you. Are you there, Bunmi? Are you getting a phone call? Are you there?
Okay. Someone called. I lost you there first. Someone called and meted me out. Technology here. So, yeah. Okay, awesome. Any last closing words that we can really get people to take action on what they should be doing now? So if a person sees this video, Travis, whether they are a customer or thinking about being a customer, or whether they are a distributor, what are some action steps that they should take today after seeing this video?
I think the first thing to do is, if you haven't tried the products, you want to try the products. I think that's the first thing. Get in touch with whoever you referred this video to or that you saw, and just try the products for yourself. You know, we have a great Lurrafit coffee. We have some great capsules. We have some great Thrive O2 drops, the Dr. Miller's Detox Tea. I mean, some really amazing products, and we want you to try those. I'd get with those, try the products and see if you like them. If you like them, which I guarantee you will, you know what to do next, which is get involved in the community, get involved in the team challenge, download that app, start walking or in your steps, and then just start sharing what you're doing with other people. That really, at the end of the day, is the system, and it's really easy. And just take action. Don't wait. I lost you, Bunmi.
Okay, so every time someone calls in, and these are actually members of the team calling me, so I'm gonna in this, I can get back to them. Everyone, someone's calls, it gets muted out. But I just want to thank you so much for taking time out. We know you are leading this awesome company, but we appreciate you taking time to do this video with me to get people a greater understanding on what we have here in Lurralife. As you see, guys, I have on my Lurralife shirt. Lose 5 days. We're helping people to do that. And once you become a customer or a distributor, we want to hear your testimonies. We always say facts tell, but stories sell. And we have so many awesome stories, from everything from weight loss to improved energy to people just being able to live a greater, healthier life, mind, body, and spirit. And that's what it's about here at Lurralife. So thank you so much, Travis. We appreciate your time. You have a wonderful day, and we'll keep promoting these challenges. Talk to you later.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Bunmi. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.